Hello students, today we will continue our first chapter with the relation of mole concept. It is a very important topic related to your board. So what is one mole? Scientist Avogadro explained the one mole which has a fixed value 6.022. In the calculation we are using 6.023 to 10 raised to the power 23 molecules, atom or ion, depend molecules, atom or ion, but it is represented by Na. It is called Avogadro number. It is called Avogadro. Scientist Avogadro. Avogadro explain this. Avogadro number. Also we are discussing regarding this. Okay. So first of all, look at the definition regarding for that. Okay. The amount of substance which contains same number of entities with the respect of, whenever I am talking about the mole, it will be molecules, atoms, ion, but it has a fixed value. This 6.022 or 6.023. In the calculation we are considering 6.023, 10 raised to the power 23 molecules. Our number of carbon 12. Look at over here. We are taking the, first of all look at over here. Carbon 12 is a 12 gram atomic mass, which is a value. Carbon 12 as a mass is a 1.99 into 10 raised to the power minus 26 gram. If we dividing this, we get the value of mole. It may be molecules, atom or ion. But whenever I am talking about the one mole, you have already studied in the lower standard, one mole is equal to this value. Fixed. It has a fixed value. It can never change. One mole, if I am talking about the carbon, suppose I am taking the example of helium. Suppose I am taking the example of helium. Whenever I am talking about the helium, it is the atomic mass. One mole has a atomic mass which is a 2. Sorry, it has a 4. Okay. If I am talking about the H2, it has the atomic mass is 2. If I am talking about the neon, it has the gram atomic. This is the molecular mass. As you know, what is molecular mass or molar mass? When molecular compound, it is a molecule, this one is an atom, this one is an atom, because it is not form a bond, but it is a molecule. So whenever I am talking about the one mole, it is always considered as a, with the respect of atom, it is called atomic mass. With the respect of molecule, it has a molecular mass, but it has a fixed value. One mole I am talking about, one mole is this Avogadro number, it is the same. One mole is Avogadro number is same. One mole is Avogadro number is same. If I am taking the example of H2 is a 4, one mole is Avogadro number is same. With the respect of this, it is called molecular mass or molar mass, but number of molecules are same. Here atom exists in the atom form, the number of moles are same, but it is equal to gram atomic mass. If I am taking about the ions, I am taking about the Na plus, it has a fixed value. When I am talking about a mole, this is this. Atomic gram atomic mass is also it. So mole is equals to gram atomic mass equals to molecular mass. You have to remember this thing. In the numerical, it is very important thing. Mole is equals to gram atomic mass and molecular mass. One mole is also defined as the fixed volume, which is a 22.4 liter. Look at the 22.4 liter. Whenever I am talking about the one mole, it has a fixed value 6.023 in 10 raised to the power 23 molecules, and it has a fixed volume is 22.4 liter. You have to remember this thing. Are you getting my point? It is, you have already studied in 10th class, but it is a very basic concept. It is very much used in this chapter. That's why I am explaining. You look at over here. So the one basic relation. Today I am doing the basic relation. There is a two kind of formula to relate from this. Suppose one mole, for the numerical purpose, one mole is a 6.023 into 10 raised to the power 23. For the calculation, generally we are considering 10 raised to the power 23. Molecules, atom or ions, which has a fixed volume 22.4 liter. Okay, and there is one another formula. Number of moles always relate weight in gram upon molecular mass or atomic mass upon molar mass. Molar mass or molecular mass I am already explaining in previous lecture. That's why I get it very well. So the basic relation is in this way. I am explaining. N is equal to number of moles represented by small n, which is W weight in gram per molecular mass, which we are multiplying. Suppose N is equal to 6.023 10 raised to the power 23 molecules, which is of its volume 22.4 liter, and which is a W upon M. W upon m, weight in gram upon molecular mass. In the basic fundamental numerical which is come in your 10th class, also it relates from 11th class. How it relates? Suppose this is the basic unit. If anyone, suppose I am taking the 10 gram, fine, suppose look at the question over here, it is like this. You have to apply only this formula all the time. How do we apply? Suppose I am taking about the 10 gram, number of moles in 10 gram. Question is one, number of moles in 10 gram carbon dioxide. Okay? How can we calculate? Look at first of all a number of moles. Okay, first of all we will calculate number of moles. After that we will calculate molecule. After that we will calculate volume. How many moles? Number of moles in 10 gram of CO2. Look at over here. Number of moles equals to weight in gram per molecular mass. Weight in gram per molecular mass. How we calculate? 10. What is the molecular mass? Carbon has a 12. I have already explained you. Oxygen is a 32. 16 to the 32. It has a 44. This is the 44. We can solve this. This is 5 upon whatever is 22. 5 over 22 number of moles with the respect of if I am taking about in this. Suppose number of moles in 10 gram of CO2. Are you getting my point? Which is with the respect of molar. It is a molecule. Suppose same portion as it is repeat. Number of moles in 10 gram of helium. What happened? Here we are taking the example of gram atomic mass. Same 10, and it is a monoatomic. It does never exist in the molecule form. That's why we are not taking as a molar mass. We consider as a atomic mass. Suppose helium has an atomic mass is 4. 10 by 4 it is 5 by 2 answer. With the respect of molecule, with the respect of atom. Okay. Same question repeat in this way. Suppose I am asking this way. This is the fixed pattern. You have to learn this properly, otherwise you can't solve next examples in this chapter. Suppose I am taking the same question. I am taking that number of molecules. Suppose I am question asking regarding the number of molecules. It is exists in the molecules. How can we see? This is the number of moles. And we know that is a 1 mole. That is 1 mole is equals to 1 mole is equals to this. And we have this number of moles. So how can we calculate the molecules? We multiply by this simply by Avogadro number 6.023 into 10 raised to power 20. The number of molecules whatever we multiply, it is solved. Suppose I am number of moles present in the solid, number of atoms. Number of atoms, because it is a monoatom, it does not, it is exists in the molecule. If I am asking about the number of atoms, we know that 1 mole is equals to this value. We are multiply simply by Avogadro number 6.023 into 10 raised to power. Are you getting my point? First of all, I am calculating the mole. After that, we are calculating the molecules or atom. There is no problem with that. The same as it is value, it is a fixed relation molecules atom. 1 mole is extended from V. We know the value of 1. As we know, I have an example of, suppose I am taking an example of, I have a 1 chocolate value is a 5 rupees. 5 chocolate value is 5 into 5, 25. So I have a value of 1 mole. Whenever I get the number of moles, multiply by, if I want to calculate in the molecule, simply multiply by Avogadro number. If I, with the respect of atom, simply multiply by Avogadro number. Are you getting my point? What I am trying to say? Okay, note down this example very properly. Okay, students, I hope you will note down. Now suppose I am taking the same as it is. If calculate volume, what is the volume? Question is like this. What is the volume? Volume in 10 gram of CO2. 10 gram of CO2. Look at over here. First of all, same as it is, we calculate the number of moles. Same as it is, we calculate the number of mole, and as we know 1 mole is equals to 22.4. I have a number of moles, multiply by simply 22.4 liter. And with the respect of this, what is the volume? Same as it is. What is the volume? Same as it is. We are multiplying this 22.4. As we know, 1 mole has a 22.4. So n number of moles multiply by this. Are you getting my point? This is the only way. Are you getting my point? The main thing is that everything you have to convert in the mole. Suppose I am gram. This is the forward direction. Now we solve in reverse direction. Okay? I am rubbing this. I hope you will write down. Suppose question is like this. Look at over here. How many moles? Yeah, what is the mass? What? Suppose first of all, simple question. How many moles? How many moles are present? Are present in suppose 12.046 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules. How many moles are present in 12.23? 12.04 into 10 raised to mole of CO2 gas. Suppose, second we are taking example. First of all, we have to convert in a mole. Now, how we convert? As we know, 1 mole is equals to this. Okay, you have the one chocolate value is of 5 rupees. How many chocolates of in 20 rupees? How many chocolates will come? How can you get it? 20 divided by 5, 4. Easily you can calculate. If 1 mole is this value, how many molecules, how many moles are present? Simply we divide. This is a simple mathematics. Okay, here we divide. Multiply, divide by Avogadro number 12.046 into 10 raised to power 23 divided by 6.023 into 10 raised to power 23. Simply divide by this, we get 2 and so on. 2. Are you getting my point? What I am trying to say? Number of moles, basic fundamental thing. Suppose I am asking in this way, what is the volume? Yeah, what is the volume? Look at over here. Same question. Are you getting my number of moles? Suppose I am asking about the number. What is the volume? What is the volume? What is the volume present in this? This is the number of moles. As you know, 1 mole is equal to 22.4. Simply we multiply by 2.22.8. We get 44.6. So whatever is question asked in your textbook, first of all convert in the mole, and with the respect of you have to solve this. Okay? Simply we are multiplying this. Suppose the question is asked, what is the mass? What is the mass? What is the mass present in this? Okay, how can we solve? First of all, we have to convert this. As we know, what is the mole? What is the mass? Suppose we have to calculate what is the mass. Same as it is. First of all, calculate the number of moles, and after that, as we know, number of moles equals to weight in gram. Gram mass meaning weight in gram upon what is the molecular mass of 44. W is equals to 88 gram atomic mass. 88. So whatever in question, first of all convert in a mole. Suppose it is a gram, convert in a mole. Suppose it is asking the molecules or atom, multiply. If it is a reverse, molecules or atom or volume, first of all convert in a mole by dividing, and after that you convert in a gram. Are you getting my point? So question is coming like this. Okay. Suppose I have what is the mass of 22.4. Suppose 44.8. Question is like this: 44.8. What is the mass of CO2? So first of all, same as it is, what we can do? We know that 1 mole has a volume. Volume was 22.4. On that time we are converting in the molecule. Converting a mole, we know that 1 mole is equal to this volume 44.8 divided by 22.4, which is converting a 2 mole multiplied by 6. So whatever question is asked, you can solve very easily. Are you getting my point? Just note down these points. Okay, I am giving you 1 or 2 questions with the example of. I hope you will get it. Suppose, once again look at over here. Suppose weight in gram is over here, you have to divide the molecular mass. N will come. If N will come, whatever is N, if you are asking the molecules, you have to multiply. If you are asking the volume, you have to multiply with the 22.4. If you are asking the molecules, multiply by Avogadro number. Suppose it convert in a reverse way. This is 6.023. Whatever molecules is given, it is the what is the mass? First of all, convert in a mole. How can we convert in a mole? Divided by Avogadro number. Suppose volume will come. How can we convert? Multiply by divided by 22.4. Then it convert in a mole. Simply multiply by molecular mass. Same as it is easily can solve. Okay, are you getting my point? I hope you will get this. These are basic fundamental examples. It is related from your 10th class. If you don't get it, you can't solve the next topic in this chapter. Otherwise, you have a big problem. So listen very carefully.